Hi YouTubers, this is Yar from Giraffe Creations by Yar, and this is my 10th card using the Cherry Christmas Lawn Fawn stamp set. So this is my challenge for this Christmas series in 2016 was to use this stamp set and design 10 different cards. I don't have videos for all of them, but I do have them on my blog. And my blog is giraffecreations.blogspot.com. So go on over and check them out. This is the 10th one. This is gonna be, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I kind of design them in my head. I don't have any sketch or anything, but this is it. I'm learning how to use distress markers on distress inks. So we are going to try it. So for today's, the ingredients for this cookie, or the ingredients for this card, it's gonna be the Lawn Fawn Cherry Christmas stamp set. As expected. I'm going to use Artist Pad watercolor paper. This is very economical. I think I paid $1 for it in at Joann's, I believe, a long time ago. So, you know, it is cheap, so the quality might not be great, but oh well. This is, I'm going to use a Merry Christmas die, and I die cut it in red and also in green, just in case, because I wasn't sure what I was going to use. This is from the Stamps of Life, Stephanie Bernard's. The Merry Christmas 3D drop-ins die set. I love it. I might use the Gina Marie Designs wonky rectangles as well. We'll see. I also have my We Are Memory Keepers Precision Press, which is a stamping tool. I might use the Mowed Lawn Distress Marker. We'll see. I'm not sure how to use it. And if that doesn't work, then it's going to be Peacock Feathers. So we'll see. I have a water bottle here ready to go. We will see. Let's get started. Okay, so first of all, let's not move the machine here. Hold on. This is very primitive design here, or setup, but we'll make it work. So I am going to start with my Versamark, which I will find right now. This is my, I am going to use, who makes this thing? EK Success powder tool. Plan ahead, right? Not so much here. And I put a piece of paper to protect my surface, only because I know I'm going to be stamping off. So I am going to only put powder maybe on half of my paper. I don't want anything on that side, and eventually I'm going to cut this into an A2 anyway, but that's what I'm doing, and we'll see what happens. So I just want to make sure that I have this where I want it. Okay, so here I am embossing, I am using Versamark ink emboss, or to, it's a sticky ink if you have never used it. It's a sticky ink, and it helps you hit emboss. Now I've really never used watercolor paper, so I really want to use my We Are Memory Keepers Precision stamping tool just to see if I can get a good impression. We'll see. And I see it there, so I like it. Okay, so now we're going to move this down a little bit, and I don't want to mess that one up, and I don't want to have to clean this thing, so I think I'm going to go there, and I'm going to do this too, and then we'll maybe a third one. We'll see. This ink will stay wet for a little bit, so I think we're good hands. Okay, and I will stamp that twice just to make sure. Okay, I see it there. I think I'm going to go ahead and put some of this in here, and I know I have coffee filters somewhere. Obviously nowhere to be found. Let's see, so I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna use this thing and see how that goes. And this is just white embossing powder. I don't even know who makes it, but probably, I don't know, Stampin' Up maybe? All right, so I like how that's looking. I think I'm gonna have to heat emboss this right now. Oh, this is gonna be loud. Oh, so sorry. I don't know how to. When you're heat embossing, you want to make sure that you warm up your tool before you take it to the paper. And I'm gonna start from the back of my paper. To warm up the paper a little bit, and then I'm just gonna put it, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool effect. Took me a while to get the hang of it though. I used to burn the paper. I just couldn't stop on time. So you can see there that my Christmas trees are. You probably can't hear me, could you? Alright, we'll try it again. So when you are heat embossing, you want to make sure that you warm up your tool really, really well. So I see now that I need some more trees here. I think that one's kind of lonely there. And I might want to do one here as well. So we are going to just try it again. Keep on doing this until we find that we have filled up. Let me just get this paper. The paper's a little warped now. Could be one, but the quality of the paper is just not that great. So I hope that doesn't affect my stamping, but we will see, won't we? I am really trying here to get that to be flushed with that border right there. And moment of truth. Oh, looks like it's okay. I also want to put another one right here. I think it needs. Should have placed them a little bit better, but oh well. Maybe there. There's like an empty spot right there. We're gonna have to figure something out because that's gonna look weird. There's some holly leaves, I believe, or maybe it's mistletoe. We'll figure it out. But I think it's gonna need something. The design's gonna look weird with that open space, I think. Once I get this one done, I am going to go ahead and, oops, we don't want any oopsies at this point, do we? Oh, did I just completely move my paper? Yes, I did. So I'm gonna not double stamp that one. I really can't risk it at this point. I didn't measure it, so it's all right. And let's see. Make sure the whole tree is covered. Yeah, that one is not as clean of a. Oh. Let's see. I do see that it wasn't as clean as a clean stamping. So I am going to take a small dry brush and I am going to try to clean a little bit. This is very Christina Warner. She has like great pulse too, but not me. All right. Handmade. Handmade, baby. That's what happens when things are handmade. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. I need to buy some new white powder. That powder looks a little dirty, to tell you the truth. So my goal is to do only half of the card, but I'm gonna go ahead and do one here. And I'm just gonna set it up right there. My card is going to be cut at 5.5, so I'm going to lose some of that anyway. But I do really want to get, I think, one more. It needs one more there in that corner, maybe one more over here. We will see. This video might be longer than expected. And one more just for good measure. Oops. So off camera, I am inking my stamp. I can't quite see it, but that's what I'm doing. Using my Versamark. Okay. And that looks like it needs some on that left side. So I am going to try to stamp it one more time. I'd like to get a little bit more definition on that side of my little tree. So, alright. And where do I want it? Let's see. It's going to be like a 4.25 card, but I don't want all of it. I am going to do one more here. It kind of needs one here, I think. And if I end up not using it completely, but make sure my paper is stuck. Oh, I didn't do a good job. Hold on. So maybe over here. Close my precision tool. Get that stamped. That stamp right stuck on the door there. I'm gonna re-ink it just to make sure I get a good impression. Make sure I haven't moved my paper too much. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and emboss this part. And see what we have. Let's see. I think I should have used that embossing powder again because I ended up touching some of it. So hindsight, each time you stamp, you might want to just use your embossing powder just to make sure that you get a cleaner stamp and your powder, your embossing powder, is just not sticking to the wrong stuff. So I don't know if I called it the right thing, but I should have used this anti-static powder tool before I stamped each time. I think that would have given me cleaner impressions. But it's okay. We're gonna hit it one more time and then we'll get back. So I do hope that you can see it, but probably can't since it's white on white. But we have a few of the trees embossed. This is going to be an A2 card. So let's see where I want this. We'll decide later, I guess, depending on if we like this or not. I am looking for my markers. So I have seen people do this. They take a transparency of some sort, and then they just put some of their marker down, and this is a mowed lawn, and then they just spritz it with water. I have never done this, by the way. Maybe that is way too much water. Oh, that might be too much water. So, we're not starting again. We're doing this. I am committed to do this. Well, that's kind of pretty, right? I think that was way too much water. Christina Werner must be crying right now if she sees my video. All right, that's a mess. Let's try it again. Why not? We're committed, right? We're gonna learn how to use this technique. Maybe I just don't have the right. Okay, I'm just gonna squirt it one. She talked about like beading and everything. I don't know if mine is beading the right way, but I may also just not have enough ink. No idea how to do this. All right, so maybe we do need a little bit of help with the Distress ink pad here. The peacock feathers, maybe that will give us, oh, there's some beading there. I paid some attention. Oh, that is nice. That is not so bad. That is kind of cool. I like that. I do. I like it a lot. Who knew? Alright, so I like this, but I don't want it to be so dark. Let's see. Oh, I am loving these peacock feathers business. Maybe I want more of that. Well, you know, even though it was the first time, I think I get points for bravery, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna clean my mat. I do like it. I like it. I like the combination of the peacock feathers and the mowed lawn. Now, what do we do with this thing? I think we need to heat it because it needs to dry. So I don't think my design's gonna change. Well, that got a little too light. This paper is just not very good. I can feel. Let's see, maybe I can. What can I do with this? Let's just do this. I don't think this is a technique, by the way. I think this is just. I like it dark. I have to say I do. So let's see. Okay. So next we are going to have to redesign it because now I don't think we should do a Merry Christmas in red. Oh, that's not too bad. Merry Christmas in green. Merry Christmas in red. Merry Christmas in green. I think the green blends well. This one pops better. I don't know. This is a different type of red. Decisions. I don't know if this video is gonna make it. What about this card base? Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I think I may have changed my card base. Let's see, is this enough? This is smaller than normal. This is a... Why is it so skinny? I kind of like this one, so this is from Stampin' Up. Maybe Bermuda Bay. Maybe Bermuda Bay. So we need to make this into a smaller size because this is too large for my base, and my base is going to be... Or am I wonky? I think this is not cut properly. I think this is a piece that I ended up saving. So let's see. Yeah, this is small, and I don't want this to be lost because I really do like it. Oh, this is wet still. I guess I'm supposed to clean this. Alright, that's as dry as it's gonna be. Let me go ahead and run this through my big shot. I think I'm gonna cut it right there. The Gina. Oh, this is weird. So I am back. I had to split the video. It was getting too long, and I had to change my design. So I cut my watercolor piece using the Gina Marie Designs wonky rectangles, and this is the largest rectangle. And now I cut a black piece just to sort of frame it. I feel that if I don't do that, it sort of gets lost within the background, the card base. So I'm going to put a lot of adhesive. I mail all of my cards are mailed. So I really do not use a lot of foam tape, although I did just buy a new roll of foam tape, but I haven't really used it. It's just not something that I'm used to using, so it's going to take a bit. So now I'm trying to line this up the best I can. Straight things are just not my thing, I guess. I don't know. I just can't go things straight for some reason. And now I'm just going to cut a little bit of on the two sides that remain, so that maybe I should do it up here so you guys can see. But in order to get that teeny tiny border there, I line up this line with this line right there, and that gives me just a tiny little bit, just enough. And this is my Stampin' Up trimmer. I really do like it. So then I think that should go there, and that should be fine. And then I had this Merry Christmas. I actually kind of like it. And then I have this Merry Christmas in red, which I don't like. Maybe it should be black. Hold on. I have a bunch of scraps in my... Oh, I like that. I think I like that. Maybe I want to cut the Merry Christmas using this green instead. Kind of matches a little bit more. What do you think? I think I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I think this one's pretty good. All right, we're sticking with this. We're sticking with this. All right. So now I'm going to take my white Constella, and I'm just going to sort of get some. Now my white Constella has been revived a few times. You know, I hope you can. I hope you know that you can refill it. So I'm just gonna put a lot of shimmer around this thing. Sometimes the white Constella reactivates the water, but I think we should be fine. It is freezing where I am, and you can hear my heater. The heater in my craft room is a little bit noisy. Let me turn it off. Alright, so now we can see a little bit of shimmer there, right? Okay. Not loving it yet. Not loving it yet. I am going to try it in black and see how it goes. I think it will be fine. So, once again, I'm going to stop the video. Okay, so we are going, I went ahead and I cut the Merry Christmas in black, and now I'm going over it with my Wink of Stella. And this Wink of Stella is black. Check it out. And it just has a little bit of sparkle, and it makes dull black paper shine. I just love it. Maybe this is going to be my shiniest card, sparkliest card yet. Closing the series with a bang, I guess, right? So there we go. I think that will do it. I think that should be fine. Now let's see. Now where's that green one that we had earlier? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Okay. That's fine. I was thinking maybe we could just put one behind the other and sort of have a little bit of shadow. Let's see. I'm going to put my die back. Honestly, I don't know where it went. Oh, here. Let's see. No, I don't like it. I think I like that better. Here. Okay, I think we have a card. I think we have a design now. All right, let me go ahead and glue this over my card base. And then we will glue the Merry Christmas, and I think that's it. We have just completed. Let's see. We have a tool for that. When you have too much glue or some comes out like that, because I did it very close to the edge, you get this eraser. It lasts forever and it's fantastic. It just removes it. It's a clean, very clean eraser. It just works cleanly. Okay, so now we're going to do this. And I'm using my two-way glue, Zig glue, and this is the large one. This is what I have, so we crafting on a budget, right? Okay, I think this is it. Put some of my blocks. Oh wow, everything's falling now. Okay, let's see what we have. I like it. I really, really like it. So we used pick up feathers, Mulan, and I love it. I'm going to try to give you a close-up so you can see. Oh, you can see the shimmer. Yeah. And this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming in this journey with me of the challenge. My challenge was to make 10 cards or design 10 cards using the L'Enfant Cheery Christmas, and this is card number 10. So yay! Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad y Próspero Año Nuevo. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all. May the peace of the season be in your hearts throughout the whole new year. Are the wishes of Yar and Giraffe Creations. I will see you again soon. Thank you so much. Adios and bye-bye.